Hi, this is Christy from Digital Spring Insights. Thanks for taking the time to chat with me. And this is an informational video about how you can use your website to grow your company. All of this is totally free. Please feel free to take this and implement it yourself, or let us know if you need help. But I hope this ends up being a lot of value to you. So first of all, when we take a look at your website, it is SSL secured, which is really great because a lot of websites aren't, and it's vulnerable to hacking, and we definitely don't want that. Unfortunately, however, if we look at the metrics for your site, the power of your page and domain is pretty good, but unfortunately, it's not ranking for any keywords. And what keywords are is they are the search terms that people type into Google when they're searching for something, like, for example, bathroom remodeling Frederick. So if we search in Google, we see, unfortunately, your website doesn't come up. And that has to do with a lot of factors, but mainly because it's not optimized for keywords. Keywords forms the foundation of what a website is, because that's what Google does. It has these things called crawlers that go through every web page that it can find on the internet, and has sophisticated algorithms to rank the content. So whenever you're making a website, whoever you're working with, definitely the first step is to tell them to do keyword research, because otherwise it's like buying a car with no engine. It's really the ranking that is the engine of a website. So unfortunately, your website is not getting any traffic. And well, why is that important? Well, it's important because 92% of all clicks are made on the first page of Google. So for example, if someone is searching for this, bathroom remodeling Frederick, we can see that about 150 people are searching for this per month, which is potentially 150 customers that you're missing out on, because your page it's not, your website is not on the first page, and all of that business is going to your competitors. So for example, if we look at a competitor's homepage, a competitor's site, Best Kitchen and Bathroom Remodeling Frederick, and we look at what they're doing, we can see that the power of their page is a bit higher, their domain rating is a bit higher, they have more backlinks, more referring domains, but the most important thing is, you see here, the organic keywords, their page is written for keywords. So if someone is searching for bathroom remodeling in Frederick, Maryland, their site is capturing 54 of 150 searches per month. So this page right here is taking a third of all the traffic. Now, why is that important? Well, we can look for related terms. So you might think, well, 150 is not much, but it really adds up. So we can see related terms, kitchen remodeling, kitchen cabinets. So if we add the highest, like the highest keywords from Frederick, we see that, sorry, there's about 620 searches per month. There's about 620 searches per month just in Frederick alone for bathroom and kitchen remodeling services. And if you're on the first, and if you're number one, take about 30% of all traffic. And let's say for a very conservative figure, 10% of that are actual leads and not spam. And they close about 20% of all the leads. That page alone is making that company about 55, like almost 60K a month, simply because they're on the first page of Google. Not only on the first page, they're ranked number one. That's assuming $15,000 as the average per job. On the low end, maybe 8,000, but they're making at least $30,000 a month. And so if you have a page, but let's say you're not as ambitious, and it's like, oh, well, you just want to be on the first page, and we give a conservative estimate. Well, let's say being on the first page, you get about, on average, like 10% of traffic, and we follow the same metrics. That's 62 visitors a month, and 10% are actual leads, and you close 20% of that. That's still at least $10,000 per month in additional revenue on the low end, and like $34,000 per month on the high end. So you see that this really adds up. And this is only for Frederick. This is only for Frederick. A lot of companies, of course, serve the DMV area. So if we add in the search volume for the nearby cities or cities with higher volume, then this can really add up. The search volume can really add up. So for example, if we just add another city, or there's a page on your website that's ranking for another city that's on the first page, then you're also capturing that traffic from another city. And for example, if you just add another city, then for a conservative estimate, you would be getting $20,000 per month with an annual revenue of $200,000. And that's using the lowest. That's using the lowest numbers. And that's using the lowest numbers possible. So this is kind of just a quick overview of why being on the first page is really important. Now, you'll probably ask, well, how expensive would this, how expensive would getting there be? For our firm, we never take more than 10% of the revenue we would generate for you. So for the most conservative estimate, if you're getting $18,000 per month in new contracts, the cost of SEO would never be more than 1.7K per month. It would never be more than 10% of the revenue that's being brought in. So really, you can think of this service as an investment. So then the question becomes, well, how does one get on the first page? Well, there's three main factors when Google decides to rank a page, being content, backlinks, and citations. So if you look at content, unfortunately, your homepage and your service pages does not have very much content. And when it comes to Google, content is king. So if you look at your competitors, they have much more content, and the content is written to rank those keywords. So that's the first step that we need to be taken. The second step is getting more backlinks and referring domains than your competitor. So to beat them would not take very much, since they only have a little bit more than you. And when it comes to backlinks and referring domains, these are simply other websites that are linking to your website. And it's not only the number, but the quality as well. So we would beat them out on both the number and the quality of the backlinks. And finally, the third factor are citations. And citations is simply whenever the name, address, and phone number of the business is mentioned in a local directory. So for example, Yellow Pages. So we would beat your competitors out on citations as well. And the more citations a website has, the higher it ranks, because in Google's eyes, it has more authority. So that I know that was a lot of information, but I hope this is all really valuable and useful to you, because if you're seeking to grow your company, um, the people that are currently in charge of the website are not really doing their job, unless they're doing this on purpose, but I really can't think of a reason why. So um, if you need help with any of this, feel free to let us know. Of course, also feel free to pass this on to your current marketing or SEO or web development people, and let them know that they really need to be ranking your site for keywords. So with that, uh, thanks for taking the time to listen to this. I hope it was very valuable to you, and I would really love to get some feedback if you have some time. So thank you very much, and have a great day.